Welcome back, everybody. In a previous video, we made some budget Adirondack chairs, and if you didn't get a chance to see that video, you can check that out up here. Today, we've actually got a repeat customer coming back to us for a customized chair, and they want a nameplate at the top of it. Now, this does require us to modify the design of the chair a little bit, so today I'm going to show you what modifications we had to make to the chair to incorporate this name design, and then we're going to use the CNC to cut out this custom nameplate and get it all assembled. So if that sounds like something you can get some value out of or gives you some inspiration on something you can build, stick around and I'll show you how I do it. We're going to go ahead and engrave the name on this nameplate for the chair, and we're going to use a 1/2 inch 90-degree V-bit over here on the CNC. Normally, guys, I'd like to put my wood in a V, but today we're going to put a V in my wood. So let's get that put in and we'll get the CNC set up and we'll get to carving. All right, now that we've got that done, we're going to throw a couple coats of sealer on here. And the reason we do that is we're going to fill in the letters with black paint. And if you put sealer on it first, you're less likely to get the black paint to bleed into the fibers of the surrounding area, and it just doesn't look as nice. So we're going to go ahead and get that done now. All right, now we got our name tag. The next step is to actually attach this to the seat back. And the way I've designed this particular portion of this is it's going to fit between the two outside seat slats, something like this. And then we're just going to shorten up the center seat slats to come up and meet that. And the reason we're doing it that way is that's the easiest way to incorporate this in here without having to completely redesign the back of the chair. And it also allows us to not have to resize the chair as a whole because the seat back is still the same width as the standard Adirondack chairs. So we're going to attach this with some dowels and a dowel jig to make sure it never comes apart. And because I don't want to see pocket holes or anything like that on this particular project. And then we can just shorten up these other seat slats to kind of match up to this. So we're going to go ahead and get that done now. All right, we got our holes misaligned. I can't get it in the hole. So I'm just going to put some dowels in here, glue them in, let it dry, and then I'm going to re-drill them out in the correct spots. With all that done, now all we got to do is cut the other seat slats down to an appropriate length so they actually fit underneath that nameplate we just put in there. So let's head over to the chop saw and we'll get that cut up real quick. Now with these bracers on here and these clamped angle, I guess, bracket things I made here, I can put this armrest support on here, clamp it from the other side, and it will keep the clamp straight, so it won't be trying to fold this down, and it won't be quite as difficult to get this clamp together. So I'll bring it in and show you a little bit what that looks like, but yeah, let's get it done. I just thought of a way that could make this easier. I'm going to try the CA glue and activator to see if I can get this to stick, and then I'll put my clamps on there before I start screwing. It'll actually probably make this way simpler. All right, now we got our seat slats. And armrests. Oh, there we go. Easy. All right, for anybody that missed the last video, you can check that out right here where I go into more detail on how I build the chairs and the different steps that go into each part of this process. And I'd like to thank the customer that ordered this. It's going to be a Father's Day gift. Hope they enjoy it. And read between the lines for that customer. This is in good fun, but you know what that is. So anybody that got some value out of this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like, and I'll catch you on the next one.